Fortunately for me, I've decided to record all of this from the start. So that was going to happen anyway, even if the stream was doing fine. But yeah, lagginess is unfortunate. However, we're going to push through, we're going to get through the games, and it's dead. It's completely dead. Okay. Well, that's tough to push through. Okay, we're back with shitty quality. A little bit better. It's a little bit better. Ooh. I see. Is anything even showing up? I don't see anything showing up. Let me take a gander. My whole computer's just lagging right now, I guess. I don't know. I have a strange sneaking suspicion that this is not working right now. Ooh. Man. I was hoping to not have these problems at all. Now we're having them from the very start, which is not good. Not good news. Well, since there is something being recorded, holy shit, that went down to 600 kilobytes. Okay. Whatever. That's what the recording is for. This will be posted afterwards at regular high quality. We're not going to have any of the shenanigans that may happen in the live broadcast because my computer is terrible. That won't be a problem in the recording. I promise. I hope. I really hope. So, before we get into games or anything, I wanted to highlight something. The All-Star voting form. This is going to be out shortly. You can see it's been published in the top right. The link will be sent in the Discord server. Join if you'd like to vote. All viewers are able to vote. I believe manager votes will count for double, maybe triple, probably just double. Who knows? But yes, please vote for All-Stars. This will be up for the entirety of this week because next week is the All-Star break. Let's take a look at the schedule. We got this week of games, this week right here, and then we're on to the All-Star break, which is where the top 9 voted players for each position, the best position player from each position in each conference, will face off against each other. We have the Fireball Flyers, which is the Tax Evaders, Flock, and the Rocketeers. And so the best player for each position from these 3 teams will be facing off against the best player from each of the Lightning, Stars, and Fury, or the Mushroom Mashers Conference. Now, if you're not sure who exactly is better and what stats, you can come over to the MVP race page. And although you won't have permission to sort it for everyone, you can still sort the sheet based on positions to look at all the shortstops and see who has the most RBI of all the shortstops. That's Donkey Kong from the Lightning. And who has the most double plays turned from all the shortstops? That's Blue Drybones from the Fury. So a couple strong contenders. Oh wait, Birdo, also from the Flock, has a lot of double plays. So you can go ahead and use this sheet, sort by the position, take a look at who you want to vote for each conference in each position. I hope you guys give this some thought. This is pretty relevant. I suppose it's not exactly relevant. This is for fun. This is for fun, but we want to have an honest opinion from everyone on who should be allowed in this game. And all players will be starred in this game. So even if Bowser isn't always a starred player for the tax evaders, since if he gets voted to the All-Star game, then he'll get to use a star in the All-Star game, as all players will. We could even see a starred Magic Koopa if it was really voted in, you know? We could see some strange players get the star. But yes, please vote for All-Star. Vote for whoever you think is best in each position. Maybe some fan favorites or fan least favorites that you want to vote for or vote against. Now, all of these questions are optional, so you can vote for as many as you would like, or as few as you would like. I would absolutely love if you guys join the Discord server and follow the link that will be posted there shortly. Alright, and now we go on to the games for tonight. Tonight we have a very exciting slate of games. Stars, Fury, and Rocketeers, all separated by just one game. Conference record is also very close for the tiebreaker, and run differential, all three teams are negative. So it's going to be a close race between these bottom three teams for who gets the top of these spots. And in fact, the first matchup of tonight will be the Stars and the Rocketeers. We get to see two of these teams face off. Oh. We are completely dead. The stream is completely dead. Holy shit, YouTube even shut it off. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That really is fucked up. What the hell? Hold on. Hold on. How the fuck is OBS completely dead? This is really fucked up. I don't like this. Attempting to reconnect attempt 9 at the bottom. Okay, that's not cool. Alright, still couldn't find it. Whatever. That's what the recording's for. So I guess no stream tonight because it's fucked up. I should send a ping from the server. Just gotta figure out what we're gonna do. I think we're just gonna send the video afterwards because it does not want to stream at all. Alright, so we're not streaming anymore. We're just recording. Alright, well, if that's not gonna work, let's just get right into these games. The other couple matchups we're doing, the Flock and the Fury. These are two very defensively focused teams. 3rd place and 5th place, respectively. Quite a gap between these two in terms of the overall record. But these teams have both top-tier defense. We'll have to see how they fare against each other. Which of these unbeatable defenses comes out on top? And meanwhile, our final matchup of the night will be between the top two teams, the Lightning and the Tax Evaders. This is an exciting one we've been waiting for a while. We'll get to see the top two face off. Tax Evaders were undefeated in their first 9 games of the season, but have since fallen, only winning 6 of their past 15 games, and have dropped into second place by a wide margin. They're actually getting pretty close to the Flock behind in third place. The Lightning have performed even better after the first 9 games, going 7-2, and since then going 14-1. The Lightning look to continue a 7-game win streak that they're on, while the Tax Evaders look to snap a 2-game losing streak? So not that bad, but a losing streak nonetheless. Let's go ahead and start up these games. We got game 1. Oh, boy. Oh, okay. No, the game's back. Thank God. Okay. The game is back. I was going to be so sad if the game just crashed and died along with the stream. That's too much. Too much. I can't handle it. So we've got the Stars hosting the Rocketeers. So we will be once again playing on Wario Stadium with Waluigi as the main captain. Rocketeers bring Yoshi into the field. The Stars have Dark Bones, Red Toad. They've got Red Noki, Red Magic Koopa. Who else? Toadette and Monty. Yes, yes. I remember. Alright. Defense should be good for the Stars. Now, for the Rocketeers. They have such incredible top-tier players as Fire Bro, Blue Noki, Green Paracoopa, Red Koopa Troopa. They've got Red Shy Guy. I was going to say it's not Red Shy Guy, but it is. It is. They've also got Yellow Magic Koopa, as well as Fire Bro, who I already threw in. And last but not least is Dixie Kong, their pitcher. They have Red Pianta's second base. Yeah, they put him in the outfield. This is true, this is true. And the Magic Koopa's on third, Paracoopa on first. Alright, alright. This should be good. Double checking, Yoshi shortstop. Alright. Let's get these powerful CPUs going. We'll have to see how these teams fare. Alright. That should be good for the Stars. Again, let me double check. Always better safe than sorry. Starred King Boo, Wario Walu, Red Badge Roki, Monty Toadette. Okay, wonderful. Moving on to the Rocketeers. They start off with Yoshi, then Starred Fire Bro. Then they have Red Shy Guy, Yellow Madge, Blue Noki, Red Pianta. Then Paracoopa, Koopa, Dixie. Alright, we play at Wario Palace, the Stars' home stadium. Let me go ahead and save this game. And let's get going. Game 1 of the night. Alright, here for game 1 of the night. We've got the Rocketeers taking on the Stars. The Rocketeers, they start off with a line out from their captain Yoshi. They've got Starred Firebro here, a menace on offense, and there he hits a home run, starting off the offense strong for the Rocketeers. That is a big hit early on in this game. That puts the Rocketeers up 1-0 with just their second batter. We'll have to see how the rest of their slap hitters do here on this small stadium. Red Shy Guy charged, but swung early on that. This one he makes contact with, it goes over Dark Bone's head. That's going to be a double for Red Shy Guy. And that's one runner on base for Yellow Magic Koopa when they step up to the plate. One strike. This one's an outside ball. Waluigi uses a star pitch here, but it's slapped up the middle. That's going to be good for a base hit. They're going to try and bring Red Shy Guy in. But they won't get it. Thrown out at the plate. Good toss to the cutoff with Dark Bones, and then relayed over to the catcher, Monty Mole. Unoki's going to hit this one straight to Wario, and that's going to end the inning. They start off with a run on the board, but that's all they get. Stars up now. They lead off with Red Toad. Red Toad misses a charge swing there. He hasn't had a leadoff home run in quite some time. That one just catches the inside edge of the plate. Strike 2. He's going to get a good slap down. It's way up the middle. That's going to be a single for Red Toad. That brings up Dark Bones with no outs and one runner on base. He's going to get a great slap up the middle himself. They're going to try and stretch Red Toad to third, and they'll make that one. That was a close call. King Boo has 2 runners on base, and a runner on third, no less. That means even if this one doesn't go out, as long as he hits it far, that could very well be a sac fly. But instead, he's watching, and he's got 2 strikes. Charges on this one, but doesn't swing, and it's a strikeout for King Boo. Rough first at-bat for him. That gives Wario an opportunity to bring in the first Stars run of the game. Sends this one high to right. It's not going to be out. It bounces off the wall. And they're going to score Red Toad, but Dark Bones is thrown out going to third. I think they tried to send him as a distraction in case they didn't have enough time. So even if the player got thrown out at home, they would have at least advanced another runner to third. It's a risky play. It almost guarantees 1 out, but it does give you an almost guaranteed run. Waluigi slaps one over the infield. That was more towards the middle, I think. Two on base with 2 outs. That one's hit way foul by Red Magic Koopa. 2 strikes on the board. And a swing and a miss is a strikeout to end the inning. That ties the game up, 1-1. Leading off for the Rocketeers in the second is none other than Red Pianta, who clobbers a line drive over to left and earns a star for his team. The Rocketeers are full at 5 stars. Meanwhile, the Stars have just 2. It's a beautiful shot by Paracoopa, and it gets hit by the Chain Chomp. That's going to bring in Red Pianta on a Triple for Green Koopa Paratroopa. A great shot down the third base line. Gets just over the Magic Koopa's head there. Obviously, the help from the hazard was very useful as well. It allowed them to score Red Pianta off that hit. Now with the runner on third, no outs. Red Koopa Troopa's going to star hit up the middle. They're going to go for a sac fly. And they're going to get it. They take the lead 3-1 now. Dixie Kong, with one out on the board, she's going to ground out straight to Dark Bones. She's quick, but she can't leg that one out. Yoshi up now. This one just over Dark Bones' head. Single for Yoshi. But then puts a runner on for Fire Bro. Slaps that one, it goes foul. He'll get another chance. Is he going to charge this? No. That's an inside ball. This one's across the plate, and it's slapped foul, just out of reach of King Boo. Another inside ball for Waluigi. And this one's across the plate. It's watched for the strikeout. And the Rocketeers, they stop at 2 runs. But they still hold the lead. 3-1. Up to bat now is Red Noki for the Stars. She's got 2 strikes already. Watches that next pitch for an outside ball. She sees a second outside ball. 2-2 count. She slaps one way over to the left, and it is foul. Chain Chomp does not bounce that one in bounds, but she's going to strike out on the next pitch anyway. She had a chance there and wasn't able to capitalize. That brings up Monty Mole, no runners on, 1 out. Misses twice, 2 strikes on the board. Next one he watches, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs on the inning now. Toadette hits this one deep to the left center gap, but it's way too high and they have plenty of time to get under it. She will end the inning scoreless for the Stars. Didn't even get a runner on base. Red Shy Guy lines out. Good diving catch by Wario. He's able to make it. Yellow Magic Koopa. 2-0 count right now. This one's high to left field. That is going to be gone. A Magic Koopa home run. And that's going to put the Rocketeers even further ahead. What good fortune for the Rocketeers so far. I mean, combine that with their last 2 games where they took down the tax evaders back-to-back to win the series. The Rocketeers have hit quite the streak of good luck. We'll have to see if they can carry it through into the end of this season, and even the postseason as well. But this is a new look for the Rocketeers. They are a dangerous team. Ooh. Red Pianta strikes out immediately after I say that. Right after I go on a whole spiel about the Rocketeers. But Green Paracoopa gets one up the middle. Blue Noki goes for third and makes it. She's safe by a good amount. Next up is Red Koopa Troopa. Will we get a Red Koopa RBI? There's a runner on third, as well as Chemistry on first. No, we're going to see a line out straight to Wario. They'll end the inning, but they do score another run. They lead by 3 right now. Red Toad starts off back at the top of the lineup for the Stars. 1-1 count. This one's hit up the middle. That'll be a single for Red Toad. That brings up Dark Bones. No outs, a runner on base. Slaps this one over to Red Pianta. That's one out, but not two. They get the lead runner, but there's still one on base for King Boo. King Boo charges but mistimes his swing. Another charge swing, another miss. 2 strikes. That one's outside for ball 2. Next pitch makes the count full. But a swing and a miss strikes out King Boo. Wario takes the first pitch. It's a strike. Next one's an outside ball. Another ball. Makes it a 2-1 count for Wario. Next pitch comes over the plate. 2 strikes. Swing and a miss is going to end the inning for the Stars. Scoreless yet again. They are not able to get their players on base right now. We have seen just 7 batters come up to the plate in the past 2 innings. Dixie leads off for the Rocketeers with a line out to Red Magic Koopa. Also not what you want to see. Yoshi up now, grounds one straight to Dark Bones, and that's the out. Fire Bro up now. Takes the first pitch, strike 1. Next pitch is taken as well, strike 2. Then we get an inside ball. We see an outside ball after that. And a strikeout looking. That'll end the inning for the Rocketeers. They have a 3-up, 3-out inning. Next up are the Stars. This one is hit over to right field. That's caught by the tornado. We're going to see it spat into center where the fielder is not ready for it. That's a base hit for Waluigi. Red Magic Koopa slaps one up the middle, but it's going to get down. Red Noki up and out. 2 runners on base. One, 2 count for Red Noki. Star hit here is over to left side. That hits the corner. And Red Shy Guy gets stunned before he can get the throw off. That's going to score another run for the Stars. In fact, they're going to try and get 2 with Red Mage, and they will. They close this game up to just 1 run. A good bout of luck for them, just as the Rocketeers had in a previous inning. They're able to score off of a fielding hazard. Now that brings up Monty Mole. Monty's the second to last batter for the Stars, and he's got 2 strikes already. And he's going to strike out looking. Fortunately for his team, that's just the first out of the inning. They've got plenty more attempts, but not if Toadette's going to line out to Yoshi. 2 outs, 1 runner on. Start pitch from Dixie, but it's a ball. Red Toad. Swing and a miss on that. She gives him a fastball up the middle, and it's hit up the middle. That's going to score another run as well. Red Noki ties the game up. The Stars are making this one close. There are a couple disappointing games on offense for them, scoring under 10 points in all 3 games last series. They're hoping to turn that around today. They're starting off pretty well. They've now got 2 runners on base for King Boo, giving him another opportunity. King Boo's got 1 strike. That one is a missed star swing for strike 2. This one, he extends, overreaches past the strike zone, but still hits it for a homer. King Boo pulls that. He's like that. One of the MVP contenders right now. Easily within the top 5. Wario, not able to do it, as the Stars are now in the lead by 3 runs. Wario's got 2 strikes. Can he keep this inning alive? He's got 2 balls now, playing very patiently, but watches the next pitch go down the zone for a strikeout. That is a line out there from none other than Red Shy Guy. The Rocketeers starting with an out on the board. Not a great start. Yellow Magic Koopa is their next batter. 1-1 count. This one is lined over to Red Magic Koopa. The magical catch. Very dangerous. Blue Noki sends this one through the left side and gets on first base. That'll provide chemistry for Red Pianta. But he's going to hit a line drive through the left side and get another base hit for the Rocketeers. With 2 outs on the board, will Green Koopa Paratroopa be able to bring anyone home? One 0 count for him so far. Make that 1-1. He takes a strike. They're trying to steal with both runners, and they're going to get a hit down, so Blue Noki's going to score. They close the game up to 2-run difference. Koopa Paratroopa is able to get on base for the Rocketeers, celebrating that RBI. And now they score another one with Red Koopa Troopa. That's going to bring the game to a 1-run game. And it's actually going to tie it up. Green Koopa Paratroopa runs that one home, escaping a ball being thrown behind him, catching up the whole way. He makes it safely home to tie up this game. It's starting to become pretty exciting. We're in the top of the 5th. Score is tied. Dixie Kong charges and sends it up the middle. Koopa Troopa's going home and he'll make it. He makes it by a mile there. That puts the Rocketeers back on top. Dixie with an RBI there. She's been great this season on offense. Yoshi up now. Yoshi gets one through the left side. Next up is Fire Bro. 2 outs, they've been cycling around. And they're back to Fire Bro. Fire Bro drills this one to the right side. That's going to be gone. A 3-run blast puts the Rocketeers up by 4 now. That is huge for them. They're taking a lead here late in this game. The game score is 11-7. The Rocketeers lead. Red Shy Guy up now. One strike. Sends this one down the left side. That's going to get down. Another single for the Rocketeers. This one is hit under King Boo. His super jump makes him too tall for it. Oh, one of the rare downsides of having a super jump, you have to time your jump much better. This one goes foul from Red Pianta. They're really trying to cycle these runs in here, the Rocketeers are. This one lined over to the left side. We're going to see another run from them. They're up 13-7. A 6-run lead. Green Paracupa gets past the infield. They're going to bring Blue Noki home on that. They're now doubling the Stars' runs. This one lined out to Dark Bones. They managed to stop him there, but a 10-run inning. That's going to be tough to come back from. Can the Stars do it? They've got 3 more chances. Starting off with Waluigi. He's got a 2-1 count. And there's a star chance on the line. This one's popped over the infield. It in fact lands on a star plate in the outfield. And gives the star to the Stars. Red Madge lines out for the first of the inning, but Waluigi stays safe on first. Red Noki swings and misses there for strike 2. Still 2 strikes. This one's sent through the left side. That'll get on base for Red Noki. Strike 1 on Monty Mole. This one's poked up the middle. That's going to get down to load the bases. Loaded bases for Toadette. What can she do? Best case scenario, bring in a run and get on base. She can 2 strikes and strikes out on a star swing there. 2 outs, bases loaded for Red Toad. Can we see a Toad Grand Slam? We saw one last week from the Rocketeers. Can we see one here from the Lightning? Sorry. Can we see one here from the Stars? Moved over to the right side and caught out. Red Toad will end the innings scoreless again for the Stars. Their lead only slipping away from them as the Rocketeers continue their scoring drive. This one slapped straight to Red Magicupa, who secures it with her magical catch. She charges again, but does not swing for strike 2. This one he makes contact on. It's high up to the right side. It's not going to get out, and it is caught by Red Toad. That's out number 2. Fire Bro up now. Fire Bro's got 2 strikes. Lined over to the left, and that will end the inning. A line out caught by Toadette. Stars have 2 more chances to score the runs that they need. And that's not a good start. King Boo now. Takes his chance for the Stars. Dark Bones got out. Now it's King Boo with a star chance on the line. Line down the first base side. Chin Chomp hits the ball, but luckily for Noki, it only goes into the corner, so she's still able to field it relatively easily. This one's drilled to center right. That's going to bounce off the wall. They're going to try and score King Boo, the Stars. They get it. They score the King. This one's high to left field from Waluigi, but it's caught by Red Shy Guy. That secures the second out of the inning. Red Magic Koopa now. Sends one up the middle. Gets past Yoshi and his tongue catch. And Wario's able to be driven in there. They cut the lead down again. It's just 9-14 now. And they secure the final out of the inning with a ground out to Red Pianta. Speaking of Red Pianta, another red character leads off for them here. Red Shy Guy. He's gonna pop fly out. This one, grabbed and thrown for the out. Two hits for the Rocketeers. Their lead is still the same. 5 runs. Star pitch from Waluigi tricks Red Pianta. Swing and a miss there is strike 2. Pianta lines it over to the right side. That's going to get down as another single for the Rocketeers. Green Koopa Paratroopa. Gets another great slap down, this one up the middle. They're going to score Blue Noki on that and widen the gap yet again. It's now 6 runs they're up. A bobble from Wario, but Waluigi is standing there ready. He secures the catch and ends the inning. The Rocketeers will stop this game at 15. This one grounded by Monty, thrown out by Red Pianta. 1 out. Stars, they need 6 runs to tie it, 7 to win in regulation. This one's charged up the middle by Red Toad. One count on Dark Bones. Next one hits the outside edge, kind of. It was a little more inside. And then a swing and a miss to strike 2. They're trying to steal, but it's hit foul. You're not trying to steal with 2 outs. Or 2 strikes. Well, especially both of them. But now they have 2 outs. Can the Stars mount a comeback? One more out will end this attempt from them. And a strikeout. That wins the game for the Rocketeers. They go up to 8 wins, tying themselves with the Stars now in terms of overall record. Stars still have a better conference record as these are all out-of-conference matches. So that cannot change. But the Stars fall yet again. Dixie Kong, the MVP for the Rocketeers. Let's go over these stats. In terms of RBI, one of the leaders for the Rocketeers was Firebro. He had 2 home runs on the game. One of them was a 3-run shot. One of them was in the first inning for 4 total RBI. Yellow Madge also had that solo shot in, I believe, the second inning. And that was their only RBI. But Green Koopa Paratroopa had 4 RBI on the night. Red Koopa Troopa had 3. Dixie only had 1, but apparently it was a valuable one. That or she pitched well, and she pitched well. Yeah, she got 11 strikeouts. That's insane. That might be a new record. She used 5-star pitches to do so, but if you're getting 11 strikeouts, absolutely, go off. Waluigi got 3 strikeouts using 4-star pitches. And in terms of offense, Monty and Toadette each only had 1 base hit. Red Noki had 2 RBI, Red Madge had 1. Wario had 2, King Boo had 3. He also had a home run in this one. Red Toad got 1 RBI, going 4 for 5. This was a great game for the Rocketeers. That 10-run inning really pushed them over the edge. This was a close game, especially with the Stars scoring 6 in the bottom of the 4th. Then the Rocketeers, they came away, started running, and did not cool down until the end of the inning, where they scored 1 run for the rest of the game. But that was a damn good inning. They scored 10, they gave up none. That's what you want to see. Now we will move on to our second game of the night. The Flock at the Fury. The Fury will be the home team for this game and this series. Let me pull up these teams. We have Diddy Kong, captain of the Fury, and Birdo, captain of the Flock. Along with Diddy Kong, the Fury feature Yellow Shy Guy. They've got Blue and Gray Dry Bones, Paragoomba, Regular Goomba. Diddy Kong, already there, he's their captain, and then the babies, and also Yellow Pianta. We're going to sub him in. Make sure these guys all get where they need to go. Alright, that should be the Fury's defense. Now for the Flock, they've got Blue Pianta. We will see another Pianta face-off here. The Flock, they've got 2 Toads, 2 Shy Guy. They've got Green Noki. They've got Luigi. They've got Boo. And that's their team. I was about to keep going, but there was nothing more to say. I got all of them. Blue Shy Guy is the catcher. Green Shy Guy's on first. And then Luigi's on third. Noki in right, Blue Toad in left. All right. Batting order time. Shy Guy, Pianta. Gray Bones, Blue Bones. Paragoomba, Goomba, Diddy Kong, Baby Mario, Baby Luigi. Meanwhile, the Flock, they've got Green Shy Guy, Blue Shy Guy, Birdo. Green Noki, starred Blue Pianta. Then Luigi, Blue Toad, Purple Toad, finally Boo. Alright, and since we are at the home stadium of, I believe, the Fury, yes, we are. That will be DK Jungle. Donkey Kong Jungle. Let me again save this game and begin. Here for the second game of the night, the Flock and the Fury. They face off. These two strong defensive teams, we start off with a great ground play by the second baseman, Gray Drybones, for the Fury. Next one is a good slap hit by Blue Shy Guy. That gets him on first base, a star chance that the Flock cannot earn. They're already capped out on stars. They start capped out, and Birdo hits a 2-run bomb. There you go. She's got the chemistry from the Shy Guy on base. She's able to make good contact and send it just over the wall on the very corner of the field. This is in fact one of the shallowest cornered fields in the whole game. It's very small in that regard. This one, a great diving catch from Blue Drybones. Another great defensive play. Other than that home run, the Fury are locking them down here. Strike one on Blue Pianta. That one's at the outside corner. Strike two. 2-2 count. This one's hit over the infield. That will be a double for Blue Pianta. Next up is Luigi. 2 outs, a runner on base. He sends one past the third baseman. They're trying to send Blue Pianta home, and they'll get it. Oh, game froze for a second. We're good though, we're still back. Blue Toad, hoping to continue the rally for the Flock. Has a 1-1 count so far. This one's another one down the middle of the plate, strike two. That one is slapped but grounded straight to Gray Drybones. Thrown for the out. The Fury, they give up 3 runs in the top of the first. Flock are up big time. What can the Fury do to respond? Two strikes so far on Yellow Shy Guy. He's going to ground out to Birdo. That's his first at-bat of the night over. Yellow Pianta's going to send this one down through the left side of the field and get on base with a single from that. Blue Drybones slaps foul off to the left. This one is missed for strike two. We see a corner pitch, not quite hit the zone for a ball. Then a strikeout after a failed pickoff attempt to secure the out there. Gray Drybones. 2 outs, a runner on base. Couple pickoff attempts for no reason. This one's grounded to Birdo, and they will end the inning with a throw out to second. Purple Toad starts off for the Fury, or for the Flock, rather. Apologies. He'll get on base with a double for the Flock. Star Chance was on the line there, but the flock are full. They can't use it. Next up, they've got their pitcher, Boo. Boo is going to ground out to Blue Dry Bones. And that's 1 out. Green Shy Guy takes a strike from a star pitch there. That puts him at 2 strikes. Oh, he then hits just away from Yellow Shy Guy. That's considered foul. He takes another star pitch, but is able to hit this one. That gets down and scores Purple Toad as well. It's a 4-0 lead for the flock right now. They're up early here. We'll have to see if they can hold off the flock for most of this game. Baby Luigi throws that one way off course. Anti-chem there with the Shy Guy on third. And we see Birdo up with double chemistry now. She's even stronger than when she hit the home run. But it's hit straight to Goomba. And that's a standing double play. Doesn't even have to move for it. That will end the inning for the flock. The Fury, they have their chance now. Down by 4, but there's a star chance on the board. Can Paragoomba make it on base? 2 strikes early. Not a good start. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. That brings up Goomba with no star chance. This one is swung on for strike 1. Next pitch, swung on again, strike 2. This one, grounded, no, lined straight to Birdo. Thought she picked that up from the ground, she suctioned it out of the air. That brings up Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong's got 2 strikes. Swing and a miss there will strike him out and end the inning for the Fury. That's the end of the inning for the Fury, and now the flock reappear. We got the 2 F teams facing off tonight. I always have to specify when I'm doing the game stats which team is the Fury and which team is the flock, because I do abbreviations and then gets a little confusing sometimes. This one, hit high to the right from Blue Pianta. That one is a 2-run homer for the flock. They extend their lead even further. I believe that makes it 6-0. They take a pretty big lead over the Fury. Luigi sends one through the infield and makes it to first. That brings up Blue Toad. Blue Toad's also going to slap, but it's straight to Blue Dry Bones. Throwing for 1 out, but not 2. Purple Toad up now. This one's hit over towards Gray Bones, but it gets just past him. Boo has an RBI chance here with only 1 out on the board and a runner on third. Gets one through the infield with that nice curve from his shot. They're going to score another one. It's 7-0. Flock are up big time. This one's a strike on Green Shy Guy. Star hit over on the left. That's going to load the bases for none other than Blue Shy Guy. Blue Shy Guy, the drink, has chemistry on base. Lines it over to the right side. That's going to get down and score another run. 8-0. Birdo up now with double chemistry yet again. Will she capitalize? on it this time. No, another line drive. She hits one on the ground through the infield. Star pitch from Diddy Kong is a strike. Not even going to try and swing. That's fair. That's a tough one to hit. Strike 2 comes from a fastball down the middle. And then a star hit from Green Noki is able to score another run. They're going to foolishly try for 2. That was not even close. This one is a home run by starred Blue Pianta. Another homer on the night for him. That's going to bring the Flock's run total all the way up to 11? No, 13. My gosh. I must have missed Berto's 2 RBI shot in my count. Luigi pops one over to right. That's going to be caught out to end the inning. I thought he was going back to back. That would have been crazy. Crazy, I tell you. But a 9-run inning for the Flock. Not anything to scoff at. Especially against one of the top defenses in the league. Man, I thought these teams were going to be a lot more closely matched. Because they both excel defensively, but for the Flock, that's more just the area they tend to do better in. While for the Fury, it's more of just they have such terrible offense that their defense is decent, just in comparison. Yellow Shy Guy hits that foul. Baby Luigi on first for Yellow Shy Guy, who hits one over the infield. That gets down. Start Yellow Pianta with a chance to send some runs in for the Fury. He's going to get some. It's not on a home run, but they'll score their first run of the game. Try and get 2, but they back off. They back off there. And now, that brings up Blue Dry Bones. The first of the bones here. Blue Dry Bones hits one way over the infield. Strike 1 on Gray Bones. Fury are down by 11 in the bottom of the 3rd. This game is really not going their way. They just gotta kind of call it quits for today and hope to do better tomorrow. I guess it's a little too early to be thrown in the towel. It's still just the 3rd inning. Anything can happen. And the Fury score another run there from Gray Dry Bones. It's a valuable RBI there to close the gap down to 10 runs. To that now, line out double play. Very lucky for Green Shy Guy there to be standing right on top of first for that one. Flock hit one over the infield with Blue Toad. Purple Toad now lines one, gets down. That's going to be a deep double. They're going to score Blue Toad on that as well. Leads back up to 10. Strike 1 on Boo. The next one is slapped over to the left side. They're going to try and send Purple Toad, and they make it. Leads up to 11. This one hit straight to Gray Bones by Green Shy Guy. That is the first out of the inning. That brings up Blue Shy Guy. Swing and a miss, strike one. Next one is charged on, but not swung at. Strike two. This one is swung at. That's deep to the left side. That's off the top of the wall. That will be a very deep single for the flock. Birdo up now. Birdo star hits. It gets past the infield, bounces way far away from the fielders. That's going to score a run for the flock. This one gets past the infielders and is going to score another run. The flock, their lead extends to 13. Good shot by Green Noki there. That brings up Blue Pianta. Strike one on Blue Pianta. Strike two is looking. This one is star hit straight to Gray Bones. That's a double play to stop the rally. Next up is Diddy Kong. First batter up for the Fury. This one gets up and over the infield. That's a single for Diddy Kong. Baby Mario now. Slaps one down the left side. Another base hit for the Fury. This one is lined straight to Birdo by Baby Luigi. But they only get one out from it. These two runners are quick enough to escape. Yellow Shy Guy takes strike one looking. Lines it straight to Birdo. That's out number 2 of the inning. Starred Yellow Pianta slaps one down the left side. They'll score Diddy Kong. They cut the lead down to 12 runs. With 2 runners on base, Blue Dry Bones gets a slap down. They're going to try and bring in Baby Luigi from it, and they will. So on a hit line straight to Luigi. He'll end the inning there. We're just about through the halfway point of this one. Luigi up now for the flock. They lead by 11. This one's drilled to the right side. That's a home run from Luigi. A solo shot homer for the brother of Mario. He's been lagging behind in terms of both points and power. But now, he scores an RBI there, puts himself moving up the leaderboard, and gets a deep shot there with a home run. Blue Toad hits one just past Yellow Shy Guy. So a slap to the right side, that gets down. 2 Toads on base for the flock. Next is Boo. Flock are up by 12. Star hit here. It's thrown for 1 out, but not 2. Strike 1 on Green Shy Guy. 2 runners on base, first and third. He's got 2 strikes now. Slapped over to the right side, but a great diving catch by Gray Bones. That secures the out, second of the inning. Blue Shy Guy takes strike 1 looking. Next one is sent to the left side, but Baby Mario makes the catch that ends the inning. Goomba up to bat for the Fury. First batter for them. Swing and a miss there for a strikeout. And that's 1 out on the inning. Goomba up to bat now. 1-1 count. 1 out. No one on. Now he's got 2 strikes after a swing and a miss there. And a strikeout looking. Not how you want to end the at-bat. Diddy Kong up now. 1 strike on him. 2 outs. Takes strike 2, outside corner. Another outside corner to get the strikeout and end the inning. This one is popped over to the right side by Birdo. A good shot there also earns a star for the flock. Green Noki. Green Noki pops one over to the center right gap, but Baby Luigi's there. He's able to grab the first out of the inning. Starred Blue Pianta watches that strike go by. Sends one, but it's foul. Made great contact there. And makes good contact again. Another homer for Blue Pianta. 2 more runs for the flock. Their offense is unstoppable. The Fury's defense is not enough. The flock are piling on the runs right now. They've scored 20 this game. Just 6 have scored for the Fury. Luigi up to bat next. Gets one down on the left side. A barrel disrupts in the outfield a bit, but Luigi's only able to make it to second. Blue Toad up now. Sends one deep to the left side. Is that another homer? The flock, they don't slow down. 22-6 now. Their lead only increases. Purple Toad. Purple Toad's got a 1-1 count. Slaps it between the infielders and makes it to first. Swing and a miss there on Boo. And a strikeout. That's the second of the inning. Green Shy Guy. Green Shy Guy manages to make it on base there. That brings up Blue Shy Guy, who lines out to Goomba. Unfortunate star hit there for him. This one's sent towards Baby Luigi in the bottom of the 6th. The Fury are down by 16. Strikeout from Baby Mario is not a good start to the inning either. Baby Luigi makes it on base, though. Ready to avenge his brother's memory after he struck out. Now they're going to try and send Baby Luigi home, but they won't make it. Great chemistry throw from Birdo to secure the out. This one bounces off the Kremlin, I believe it's called, and that will score another run for the Fury. Good placement by Yellow Pianta there. This one gets down through the infield. No, it's not. Blue Pianta is able to grab that one and throw it to first for the out. They stop the Fury with just one more run. What can the Fury do? They need to hold down on defense first. Birdo makes down base for the flock. Now they've got Noki Pianta. Clobbered down the right side, but that's going to go foul from Green Noki. 2 strikes on the board. Swing and a miss there will end her at bat. Strikeout there is the first out of the inning. Blue Pianta pops, infield pop fly, I believe, to Blue Dry Bones. This one is hit up the middle by Luigi. That's 2 on base now. 2 on for the flock. We are in the top of the 7th, their last chance to score. Not that they particularly need to. Blue Toad will try and bring in another run anyway. And they will. Purple Toad takes strike 1 looking. Strike 2 is another look for him. This one is star hit over to the left side. That's gone! A 3-run homer for Purple Toad. What incredible shot there. Great accuracy on that hit. We see a 1-1 count on Boo with 2 outs, no one on base. That is a slap hit home run for Boo. Another homer for the flock. Those are the kind of the runs that the Fury cannot defend, even with their great infielders. That's what the flock have been great at here tonight. They've got the power to hit bombs to score their runs. Just to make sure that when they get players on base, they score. Green Shy Guy will see the top of the lineup yet again for the flock. 2 strikes on Green Shy Guy. Charging, this one is lined to Gray Dry Bones. And now the flock lead by 20 runs. That's going to be a ground out for number 1 of the inning. Paragoomba up next. Pops it up to left. That should be caught by Blue Toad. And it is. That's out number 2. Now we get to Goomba. Regular Goomba. Pops one over to the left. It's foul. Swing and a miss there for strike number 2. Will Goomba end the game with a strikeout? Yes, he will. A strikeout looking there, and the flock are victorious. They win this one and advance to 14 wins. This is going to give them an opportunity. If the Tax Evaders lose tonight, the flock will be just 1 game behind them. Now, if the Tax Evaders win, they'll be back to 2 games apart, because that's how it works. When they both win a game, the distance does not change. Blue Pianta is the MVP of the flock. He had 3 home runs on the night, 8 total for the flock, 7 RBI for Blue Pianta, 4 for Birdo, 2 for Green Noki, 1 for each of the Shy Guys. Homer 5 for 6 and 2 RBI for Luigi. Blue Toad went 4 for 6, getting 3 RBI with a home run. Purple Toad went 6 for 6, getting 4 RBI and a home run. Boo also got a home run, getting 3 total RBI on the night. Now on defense, oops. On defense, Boo got 8 strikeouts. That's a great game for Boo, using just 1 star pitch. Diddy Kong kind of had a collapse. In his last series, he was doing very well, getting a lot of strikeouts against the Stars. But now against the Fury, he's struggling. He only got 2 strikeouts, and he used 5 star pitches. Quite the difference there. Paragoomba, 1 base hit, 1 RBI. Goomba, no hits at all. Diddy Kong and Baby Mario only 1 apiece. Baby Luigi had 2. Gray Bones also only had 1. He had an RBI as well. Blue Dry Bones had 2 for 4 with 2 RBI. Yellow Pianta, obviously the greatest on the Furies team, going 4 for 4 with 3 RBI. Then Yellow Shy Guy also got 2 hits but scored no RBI. A rough offensive game from the Fury. Again, this was supposed to be the defensive series. It turned out to be the Stars versus the Fury, but I thought it would be the Flock. The Flock have better defense, and they do seem to also be able to hold the Fury to low scoring, single digits. But the Flock's offense, they hit the home runs this game. That was pretty insane. That was an insane offense. 8 home runs in a single game by a single team. Let me Google search right now. Most home runs in a single game. The Toronto Blue Jays hit 10 home runs in a game in 1987 against the Orioles. That's a lot of home runs. That's more. That's more than the Flock had. That's pretty big. I'll have to check some of the Tax Evader games. They got a lot of home runs as well. We'll have to see. There's a decent chance that we break that record here in this league. Otherwise, we'll set our own. So we are done with the second game of the night now. Before we do the third game, I will take a brief break. This will be cut out of the actual thing. Alright, I've returned. We're ready. Ready to begin the third game of the night. The Lightning and the Tax Evaders. This one will be hosted by the Tax Evaders. Their captain is Bowser Jr. The Lightning are represented by Daisy. First up, we have the Tax Evaders team. They're Bowser, Bro, and many other scary players. Let's see, they've got green Magic Koopa. Oh, keep passing him. Red Koopa Paratroopa, green Koopa Troopa. They've got Peach, of course, and Black Shy Guy. Infield is Shy Guy Koopa Troopa. The Shy Guy playing shortstop. Koopa is in right field. Or not Koopa. Bowser Jr. is in right field. Hammer Bro in center. Boomerang Bro's the catcher. Okay. We're ready. They are ready. We still have to go over the Lightning team. Yellow Toad, Green Toad, Blue Magic Koopa, Petey, DK, and who are the last ones? Oh, Toadsworth and Drybones. I remember. These are my own players. Of course I remember my own players, right? Right? Surely. Wow. That was awesome. That was really quick. Really quick to get my team done. The Tax Evaders. They have the same lineup they've been running. Magic Koopa, Junior, Boomerang Bro, Starred, Hammer Bro, Bowser, Koopa Paratroopa, Koopa Troopa, Peach, and Black Shy Guy. Lightning. They will be running the same lineup that they've been up to as well, with leadoff Starred Mario into PDDK. Then after that is Toadsworth, the Toads, Drybones, Daisy, and Blue Match, finally. We'll have to see how these two teams do against each other. We've got all sorts of power from both of these teams. 3 strong power hitters for the Lightning. 3, technically 4, if you count Bowser Jr. for the Tax Evaders. I would say he's a little less consistent of a power hitter than Mario. Definitely. In fact, Mario has similar stats to Bowser in terms of home runs. I believe they're tied, and Mario has more RBI. So that's an interesting fact. But yeah, now we advance to the final game of the night. The third game of tonight is the Lightning at the Tax Evaders. These are the top 2 teams right now in the league. The Lightning leading everyone with a 21-3 record. The Tax Evaders sit in second place with a 15-9 record. Not too shabby at all. Mario leads off with a deep shot to left field. That gets down to the wall. He's going for second off that, and he makes it. Leadoff double for Mario there. These teams are full of power hitters. The top 3 from the Lightning are Starred Mario, PD Piranha, and DK. Meanwhile, the Tax Evaders have Starred Boomerang Bro, Hammer Bro, Bowser, and also Bowser Jr., who can be a strong power hitter if he's got chemistry on base. Now runners on first and third for Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is in, I believe, 3rd place right now in terms of offensive players. He's tied for second in terms of RBI, but has less home runs than the other player there. But he's going to strike out here. that's the first out of the inning. First out of the game, in fact. We're going to see Toadsworth up next for the Lightning. Toadsworth has a 1-1 count. That one comes across the plate for strike 2. Daisy throws an inside, or Peach throws an inside one. A star hit from Toadsworth. That's going to bring in Mario and score the first run of the game for the Lightning. Toadsworth with the first RBI here. The Lightning strike first. They do have the first chance to strike, so that also explains it. Yellow Toad. Chemistry on base. Will he slap or charge? An attempt at a slap, but that one misses for strike 2. Next one is Star Hit. They're going to be thrown out at second, and a double play. That ends the inning, the Lightning. They're stopped at 1. Tax Evaders, now they lead off with Green Madge. Star chance on the board, the Lightning have already burned through 2 of their stars. Sending this one, Green Madge charges it through the infield. And that's a star prevented for the Lightning. Tax Evaders are full, so they're not able to earn that one. All they do is stop the Lightning from getting it. Now Bowser Jr.'s got chemistry. He does also have 2 strikes. Lines this one deep up the center, and it gets down. Toadsworth not able to grab it. That'll put runners on second and third. 2 runners on for Boomerang Bro. Starred and chemistry on base. If he touches this one, it's gone. That's foul. Strike 1, a star pitch from Daisy. Comes across for strike 2. Can she get the strikeout? Boomerang Bro star hits it to the left side. They're going to score 1, maybe 2 for the Tax Evaders. Yes, they do. Tax Evaders are up now. 2-1 lead. Great start for them. They still don't have a single out on the inning. Hammer Bro up now. Chemistry on base. He has even stronger charge swings as well. This one's high. That should be gone. Up the center, a 2-run bomb for the Tax Evaders. They're starting this game off strong. They know they have to. The Lightning are down by quite a bit here, but they are used to it. In both, or I guess not both, in 2 of the 3 games last week, they were down by 10 runs and still managed to come back and win against the Flock, the 3rd place team in the league. The Tax Evaders know they have to get a big lead going as soon as they can. And they're going to get another one here, a 3rd home run. Or a 2nd home run by Bowser. That puts them up to 5 runs scored. It's a 5-1 lead. The Tax Evaders are up by 4. Still no outs on the inning. They've got all their slap hitters now. Red Para. Star chance on the line. 2 strikes on Red Koopa Paratroopa. This one is hit over towards Green Drybones. He lays out and isn't able to throw the out. Green Koopa Troopa up now. Lines this one. DK gets 1 out. Still a runner on base for Peach. She slaps one over to the right side. It gets through. That's 2 on base now for Black Shy Guy. And then the Tax Evaders are about to cycle through their lineup already. 1 strike on Black Shy Guy. Two strikes there. That one hit the outside corner. Next one is star hit over to the left side. Mario runs back to intercept it, but it goes back to the wall anyway. Peach goes home, even though the ball is thrown way before she is close. But the Tax Evaders do score another run anyway. They've scored 6 here in this first inning. Star pitch from Daisy there, swing and a miss. Strike 2 on Green Madge. That's lined out to Blue Magikoopa. Tax Evaders score 6 in their first inning. That is a great mark to hit, and they'll start off with Bowser Jr. next time. Getting right into the power hitters. Meanwhile, the Lightning. Their offense here starts off with Green Toad striking out. One out, no one on base for the Lightning. Green Dry Bones up now. 1-1 count. This one's hit straight over to Bowser, who steps on first for the out. Daisy up now. Sends one deep to the left center gap. That's going to get down as a double for Daisy. And that earns a star for the Lightning as well. Blue Magikoopa up to bat. Sends one straight to Green Koopa Troopa. Lightning are scoreless in the second inning. Still down by 5. Tax Evaders now have a chance to extend their lead even further. They need to pile on as many runs as they can. They are out with Bowser Jr. Popped over to right field. Boomerang Bro sends one to the left, but it's foul. Star chance on the line here. And the Tax Evaders are going to win it. A deep single from Boomerang Bro fills up their stars yet again. Now they've got Hammer Bro, who slaps it over to Blue Madge. They throw to first for the out. 2 outs. Bowser has chemistry. This is going to be an important at-bat. And Bowser clobbers it to the right field, but it gets down. It's not gone. There'll be an RBI double. Red Koopa Paratroopa. Watches strike 1 go down the middle. A star pitch from Daisy uses the last star for the Lightning. It's popped over to right and caught by Green Toad. Lightning hold the Tax Evaders to 1 run, but that still extends their lead. Lightning back to the top of their lineup. Mario, a deep line drive to right. That's going to get down as a double for Mario. PD Piranha up now. Mario's 2 for 2 on the day now. A star pitch from Peach is missed by PD for strike 1. Another swing and a miss, strike 2. This one's popped over to left, caught by Koopa Paratroopa. 1 out, 1 runner on for DK. Another star pitch from Peach. Another strike. DK clobbers this one to right. That's gone. A 2-run homer for the Lightning. That will close down the gap a little bit. That makes it a 7-3 game. 4-run lead for the Tax Evaders. Toadsworth up next for the Lightning. We've got a star chance on the line. A dive by Black Shy Guy, but they still make the play. They earn a star, earning back 1 of the 4 that Peach used this inning. A good slap over down the right side. That's going to be a double for Yellow Toad. Great deep shot. Green Toad up now. Chemistry on base. Charged. It's lined over to right. That's a single. Green Dry Bones with a chance to bring in a runner on third. Can they cut the lead down any more? Or will the tax evaders hold them this inning? This one slapped through the infield. That will score Yellow Toad. Gap is down to 3 runs now. Daisy up to bat, facing off against fellow pitcher Peach. Try saying that 10 times fast. Daisy charges another one to the outfield. This one's not going to get down. Caught by Paratroopa. Lightning will stop at 3 in that inning. And they cut the lead down to 3 as well. How can the tax evaders respond to that? They've got green Koopa Troopa, leading off with 2 strikes for them. And a strikeout there will put 1 out on the inning for the tax evaders. Peach and Daisy face off yet again. This time, Daisy's the one batting, and she'll get out as well. A grounder over to the shortstop, DK, able to make the play. Black Shy Guy will get a hit down over to left field. That'll be a runner on base for the tax evaders. It's a 2-out situation for them. Can they start a late rally here? No, they're going to ground out to DK. And they have a scoreless inning themselves. Now we move to about the halfway point in this game. Tax evaders still lead by 3. How will we see the score of this game after this inning? Blue Magic Koopa grounds out to green Koopa Troopa. Star to Mario up now. Charging line drive just past Magic Koopa. That's a single for Mario. Edie Piranha. Edie is semi-charged. It's not far enough. It's a fly out to Koopa Paratroopa in left. Next up is DK. DK hits another one high to right. That's going to be another home run for Donkey Kong. He just this past game took over as the leader for the Lightning in terms of both RBI and home runs. He's already got 2 two-run homers tonight. That's going to further extend his lead over Petey and perhaps start to chase down that lead that Boomerang Bro has. Probably not going to catch him in terms of homers. That is quite a wide gap. But in terms of RBI, it's certainly possible. He's already got 4. Boomerang Bro has only 1 tonight. Great jumping grab by Black Shy Guy there. That will hold the Lightning to just 2. Now the score is 6-7. Now that we've calmed down, it's 2 strikes on Bowser Jr. and a strikeout there. 1 out for the tax evaders. Boomerang Bro, that one hit the corner for a strike. That was a crazy pitch. Next pitch goes inside for strike 2. This one comes across the outside, a strikeout on Boomerang Bro. Hammer Bro up now. No one on base, 2 outs. Takes a strike looking. Next one is clobbered to the left side. That's a homer. A solo shot for Hammer Bro. That's going to extend the tax evaders' lead back up to 2 runs. It's 8-6 right now. They lead. We'll see if they can score any more runs here in the bottom of the 4th. Bowser is up to bat right now. Bowser has 2 strikes on him. That one was just inside for a ball. This one is clobbered to the right side. That's going to score another homer for the tax evaders. Daisy has been pretty good at preventing the base hits, but she's been giving up home run after home run to the tax evaders. I believe they've scored 4 tonight. Score is now 6-9. The tax evaders lead by 3. Red Koopa Paratroopa has 2 strikes. And strikes out there. That's a rare sight. Red Koopa Paratroopa was the player to have 0 strikeouts for the longest time in the league. The last player with 0 strikeouts, but now he's gone further up that list. I believe the current leader is Green Toad for the Lightning with just 1 strikeout this season. He ground outs in that last at-bat. And Green Drybones is going to strike out there. 2 outs on the inning. 3 chances left. And another fly out from Daisy. That's a 3-up, 3-out inning for the Lightning. Not what they want to see. They only have 2 more chances. And the tax evaders can still add to their lead. Green Koopa Troopa up to bat. This one is hit up the center. A little off to the left. That's going to be a double for Koopa Troopa. He's going to go for 3 off that. He's not going to make it. Thrown out. A greedy play by the tax evaders. Their lead wasn't quite enough to where they could do that kind of thing safely. Still very attainable in a single inning for the Lightning especially. Risky gamble in a situation where I don't think you want to take those kind of risks. They get another great shot to a special kind of gap, and they're going for 3 again? No. Peach goes back to second. Good call. A better call would be to stay on second. Swing and a miss on a star pitch from Daisy. Black Shy Guy misses again for strike 2. Next pitch is an inside ball. Next one's an outside ball. And a fastball charged hard to right side. That's a home run for Black Shy Guy. A 2-run homer. What a great moment for that player. Black Shy Guy has been having a rough season, one of the worst batting averages in the league. And to hit a 2-run bomb like that in this important game against the Lightning, what a moment. Home crowd is loving it. Green Magic Koopa gets on base there right afterwards. Still just 1 out for the tax evaders here. 2 strikes on Bowser Jr. This one's outside. Down the middle, it's charged. Gets through the infield and puts 2 on base. 2 on base for Boomerang Bro. Swing and a miss there. A bit early. That one was inside edge of the plate for strike 2. This one curls across, but is hit up the middle. Toadsworth, not able to make the throw in time. That's an RBI single for Boomerang Bro. Now Hammer Bro's got double chemistry on base. This one is star hit over to left. That's going to get down. They're going to bring in a run off that. An RBI double for Hammer Bro. The lead is now 7 runs for the tax evaders. As Bowser steps up to the plate with double chemistry. 2-1 count on Bowser. Daisy sends him a corner pitch that he slaps foul. 2 strikes. A strikeout. As Bowser uses the last star on the board for either team. Now these 2 teams have to rely on their raw talent. No special abilities. Two strikes on Red Paratroopa and struck out again by Daisy. 2 strikeouts in 1 game for him. Now the Lightning, they take their second to last chance. Their penultimate chance. Blue Magikoopa. A great slap up the middle earns a star for the Lightning. Mario charges but lets that one go. Strike 1. That one just misses the inside edge of the plate. That's a ball. Next one is slapped way foul. It's a strong slap though. Mario, strong contact. That's to the left. That's gone. A 2-run homer for the Lightning closes that gap down to 5 runs. Mario setting the start of the rally going. No outs on the board for the Lightning so far. And they've already scored 2. Can Petey get another one? That's deep to the corner. Furthest part of the stadium, but it still gets down for a double. Next up is Donkey Kong, a superstar matchup. These 2 captain-level characters that are not the captains of their teams. DK lines out to Green Magikoopa. Great reach by Magikoopa there. That's why they are elite corner defenders. Toadsworth slaps it over Bowser's head. That puts runners on first and third. 2 runners on with 1 out for Yellow Toad. Charging on this one. A line out and a double play. That ends the inning for the Lightning. They have just 1 more chance. Can the Tax Evaders add on to their total? First batter grounds out. Peach hits one slap up the middle. She makes it on base. She's on base for Black Shy Guy. Two-0 count. Fastball down the middle is swung on and missed for strike 1. Another fastball missed, strike 2. And that one's watched for a strikeout. 2 outs on the inning. Tax Evaders get another hit down with Green Magikoopa. And that's 2 runners on for Bowser Jr. He takes strike 1 looking. Outside corner. This one comes across the inside. He slaps it deep. But Mario makes the diving catch. They hold the Tax Evaders scoreless. They're still down by 5. If the Lightning aren't able to score 5 runs here, the Tax Evaders will win it. Even if the Lightning do manage to score 5 or more, Tax Evaders still have a chance to win it in the bottom. Star chance on the line. The Lightning have 2 stars. Tax Evaders have none, but now they're going to get 1 with that line out from Yellow Toad. Next up is Green Dry Bones. Charges, hits one deep to the gap, and that gets down. That's going to be a double for Green Dry Bones. Daisy up to bat. We've got the superstar matchup, the 2 pitchers. We're going to see a weak slap up the middle by Daisy, but it gets down. That puts runners on first and third for Blue Magikoopa. Magikoopa takes strike 1 looking. Next one is slapped way to the left. That's going to score a run. They cut the lead down to 4. And that puts 2 runners on for Mario. Still 1 out on the inning. The Tax Evaders can get 2 more outs before the Lightning can score 4 more runs. They will come away the winners tonight. Now make that just 1 out. Needed to claim victory. Petey lines it over to the right, but that gets down. Bases are loaded. Daisy's going home. She's out. That's the game. The Lightning fall. Their first game in the past 3 weeks that they lose. The Tax Evaders win Game 1 of the series. Hammer Bro, the MVP for the Tax Evaders. Tax Evaders scored more runs off of 2 more hits. They also did not get the bottom of the 7th inning. In terms of Lightning offense, Mario went 4 for 5, 2 RBI, all coming from 1 home run. Petey went 3 for 5, no RBI, no home runs. DK 2 for 4 with 4 RBI, 2 home runs. Toadsworth 3 for 4 with 1 RBI. Each of the Toads only got 1 base hit. Green Drybones went 2 for 4 with 1 RBI. Daisy 2 for 4, no RBI. Blue Madge 2 for 4, 1 RBI. In terms of defense, Daisy got 7 strikeouts using 4 star pitches. Peach for the Tax Evaders only got 3 strikeouts using 2 star pitches. Offensively, Black Shy Guy went 3 for 4, getting 3 RBI with a home run. Peach went 3 for 4 with no RBI. Both of the Koopas only had 1 base hit for them. Then Bowser went 3 for 4, 3 RBI, 2 of them home runs. Hammer Bro got 3 hits out of his 4 at-bats, 4 RBI total from 2 home runs. Boomerang Bro had 3 RBI as well, going 3 for 4, but had no home runs on the game. Bowser Jr. went 2 for 5, and Green Magic Koopa went 3 for 5. The offenses were honestly pretty similar. We just saw a few more home runs for the Tax Evaders that were able to drive in the players that they had on base. We saw base running errors from both teams. Unfortunately for the Lightning, the defense just wasn't there today, and the offense wasn't quite able to catch up. The Lightning score less than 10 runs and lose. They've only won once while scoring 10 or less runs. And I believe they have never won while scoring less than 10 runs. Tax Evaders claim victory today. It's a low-scoring game for them as well, frankly. The pitching from Daisy was absolutely insane. 7 strikeouts against this top-hitting team. We're going to see more of these close battles throughout the rest of this week. This was a good matchup. The Lightning finally fall in a game. They lose their 7-game winning streak, and the Tax Evaders break their back-to-back losses. Not quite a losing streak. I think 3 games is a streak. 2 games is just back-to-back, you know. But that's it. That's it for us tonight. All 3 games are done. The Rocketeers take down the Stars. The Flock take down the Fury, meaning all 3 of those teams are 8-16. Or 8-17? 8-17. My apologies. But all 3 of those teams are tied in overall record. The Flock are at 14-11, Tax Evaders at 16-9, and the Lightning at 21-4. I hope you'll join us for future games, and I hope that the stream doesn't die the second I try to start it, and that I don't have to just record this as a video and post it later. But oh well, things happen. This was a fun set of games. Tune in Wednesday for the next set. Farewell.